Welcome to my channel. I'm just Taj, and today's video we're going to be talking about 7 tips that can get you to be a well-rounded student and a straight A student for this year's semester or quarter, however you want to do it. So just a little background information before I go in. I'm currently a senior. I've been having all A's since like the beginning of high school, and I've taken challenging classes, AP classes, dual enrollment, honors, etc. So yeah, with that being said, let's just jump right into the video. So the first goal or the first tip is to set personal goals for yourself. Whether be weekly, monthly, every 3 months, or the whole semester, you want to have specific goals set for yourself to where you can follow a certain set of guidelines or follow the rest of the 6 tips, which I will give you later, in order to achieve these personal goals. For example, by the end of this semester, I want to have all A's. Or by the end of this week, I want to have all my assignments done and turned in by the end of the week. Just those like small goals that can help you stay on your game and help you have a strong foundation and stay organized. And the second tip for this video is to get a planner. I'm telling you, even before the school year starts, or if you start a school, you just want to go get a planner. For example, I have this one, and they just help you organize your assignments, like have a to-do list, stuff like that. I'll just give you an example. So this is like typical. So like you have like a schedule here, and you have like a to-do list here. So like I'll have like AP Calc homework, and then I just check them off as I go. And you can set your goals like at the beginning of each week. They have like goals that you want to achieve. They have goals for months, for years, etc. So yeah, I think a planner is extremely helpful in organizing, when your homework due, when's the next assignment due, when's this test. I think it'll just be extremely helpful, and as the school year goes on and gets more tough, you'll have an organizer to help you, stay collected. So yeah, that's the second tip, and that's just another way to achieve your personal goals. And the third tip, which I keep on saying extremely important, but the third tip is to do your summer assignments, man. Like whether it be summer reading, like a summer math package or something. Not too much of math, but like summer reading especially. You want to get that done because like the first couple of assignments in the school year, summer reading. So like if you know the book and if you read it, you feel way more confident, and you'll get the assignments done and hopefully get an A on them. So like, not only would you have a good grade for like the homework section, but you'll also have like a good grade for like assignments, like the first assignment, which is like the start of everything. Because we all know like once the school year starts, stuff starts to get hectic. But if you have a strong foundation, being your first assignment or test, whatever, being an A just from you reading summer reading, then you good. You ain't good for the whole semester, but you have a strong foundation to build on. And I'm telling you, it's so relieving just knowing that you already you got your work done. You did what was needed to. But yeah, and you might hear a dog in this background for like just this clip. But yeah, that's my dog. Hazel, what you gotta say? Oh damn, you don't want to talk to him? Not today? No. Yeah. So the next tip, which is the fourth tip, is for you to turn in your homework, especially at the beginning of the year. This may sound cliche or regular or just like minor, but I'm telling you, it helps. Your first homework, whether it be like course expectations or like a little worksheet, you want to turn those in on time so your first grade in the grade book can be an A. And that's how you build a strong foundation for the rest of the year. If you start off with a B or C or below, you're going to feel like you already have to catch up. You don't want to do that. You want to start off with a strong foundation and already have good grades. So when the year gets tough, you know that in the homework category, you'll be good. And you're on top of the game. You're on top of your game. And then, so you're just turning in like, course expectations or homework assignments at the beginning of the year is a great way to start off the year strong and maintain those all A's, because I'm telling you, it's a beautiful sight when you like all 6 or 7 of your classes just have A's in them at the beginning of the year. That's a great way to build further for these. So the fifth tip is in regards to note taking, which I think is extremely important. Especially at the beginning of the year, you want to have a established way of taking notes so that when you go study, especially for those first like tests or assignments, you'll be ready. So the way I recommend that you take notes is a Cornell note-taking system, in which like I'll give you an example here. So here are the notes, right? And then you draw like this little box almost. And then in the margin, you'll have any questions that you have about the notes. At the top, you have the date. But notice at the bottom, you have a summary of the notes so that when you go back to study, you don't have to, read the notes over and over again because you have a summary right there. And so then you have a brief like understanding of it before you start studying it. So I think taking notes this way is extremely helpful. If you're confused, you already have the questions that you want to ask. And when you go to study, you have a summary of it already. So you already have this knowledge of the information. Yeah. And the sixth goal is actually related to studying. So I recommend, especially studying like, let's say vocab. Let's say that you have 50 words. You want to break those up. So like if you have 50 words, you want to study 10 words in like 10 minutes. And then after you finish those 10 words and you know them, you want to take like a 20-minute break. And then you just keep going until you get to those 50 words. So this way you pace yourself, but you also can know the material by doing it this way. And besides vocab, like if you're just studying for a test like via notes, I just recommend that you highlight the important parts of the notes. You don't want to study like everything. It gets really overwhelming. You highlight the like main ideas of the notes, and then once you have the main idea down, you go into like the specifics of things, and you look at the summary that you wrote to refer to parts that you might not know, or you refer to those questions to help you understand things that you might not know. And the final tip that I have for today is a quite simple one actually, and it's to get to know your teachers. Especially if you're going into a grade where you don't know like either of the teachers, you want to sit down and talk to them like I'll schedule a meeting or just after class. You want to let them know who you are, and you want to get to know who they are. So once the year gets going and things start to get harder, they'll know who you are. They might even look out for you, bump that B+ to an A. Just knowing your teachers can go a long way. They're willing to help you out. They know who you are, so that just can give you leverage in any number of ways. And getting to know your teacher, I think, is extremely important. Like I said, when the year gets tough, because they know that they're ramping up the assignments, and they know students are starting to struggle. But if they have a personal relationship with you, not like extremely personal, but like if they know you, they might be lenient a little bit. So in conclusion, there are 7 things that I recommended that you all do, but I will add a disclaimer. Not every single one of these methods may work for you because we all differ in our own ways. However, I do recommend that you try them out because they have worked for me and many other people in the past where I have pulled these ideas from. So just try them out. And if they don't work, they don't work. But if they work, they work. Thank you all for watching this video. But a key thing to remember, a lot of these things are interdependent. You can't set your personal goals without being organized. You can't be organized without having organized notes. You can't have organized notes, without a good studying habit. Stuff like that. Just do the math on your own. But like a lot of this stuff is interdependent, so they work together to achieve a common thing. So just keep that in mind. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching and staying to the end of the video. That really helps. And yeah, my voice may have sounded a little bit like scratchy or whatever. I just woke up not too long ago. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're new or not new. And I'll see you in the next video.